The chairman and CEO of the corporation that owns this restaurant have the right to refuse service to anyone. Now, you get your butt out of here, or I'm gonna have the police escort you out of here.
Is that your solution to everything? I mean, anybody who doesn't toe the corporate line or cooperate is made to cool their heels in a jail cell and reconsider their position. Do you own the police department as well as everything else in this town?
I wish to God I did. I'd get you off the street and out of my hair.
Well, I'm afraid then you're going to have to call out the troops, because that's the only thing that's going to keep me from taping this story.
Here we are, my little passion flower. You got your eyes closed? Hit the lights, Dano! Okay, open your eyes. No, close your eyes.
This is very funny, Keith.
I think what we've done here is a mistake, my friend. We specifically asked for the bridal suite.
Oh, yes, sir, I know. This is the room.
No, what this is a memorial to Pearl Harbor. The wallpaper hasn't been changed in 40 years. Look at this place.
This is the bridal suite. Look, we even got these specially designed gifts for all our honeymoon couples.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, that's special. No, you see, my friend, in spite of all the pains you've gone to like, do that, we were hoping for something, how shall I put this, more opulent. Where does little Tommy Selleck stay when he comes to town?
Oh, I wouldn't know, sir. But this is the best room in the hotel.
This is the best room in the hotel? What's the worst? I mean, a tent in the alley?
Hey, it's not his fault.
I know whose fault it is. This is Santa Barbara travel agent who's going to be prosecuted for his North Korean tours. Come on, go down, tell the manager I want a better room. This is,
I knew our luck wasn't gonna hold out, Keith. This is nothing like the brochures. I should have been able to figure that out when they didn't bring us the little tropical drinks and the coconut shells with the little paper parasols on top.
That's okay. It's okay. Don't just, I'll get us out of here.
Well, at least we can sit back and enjoy the view. Oh, God.
We are so close to a breakthrough. How could you be pulling out of this now?
My only concern is that I think that you're pushing her too hard.
She is remembering something new every day. We have to keep up the momentum, because if we could just bridge the gap between what her nightmares are about and what really happened, then we can help.
On the assumption that there was somebody else in the tower with him that night.
That's more than a theory, Michael. Someone was there that fired a shot that killed Mark McCormick, and it was not Sarah.
We only have Sarah's word for that.
What, do you think she's lying?
No, of course not. But I do think that these dreams that she's having are just her way of dealing with the horror she went through that night. I think they're a safety valve that help diffuse all the fear and the guilt that she's going through.
Guilt? Guilt! She has nothing to feel guilty of. She didn't do anything. Look, it's important that we try to help her.
So, what's the next step?
All right. I think that we should take her up to the belfry. And I think that it will help her construct what happened.
Absolutely not. I forbid it.
Well, I'm not asking you this time.
You were there yesterday. You saw her reaction at the end of that session. You take her up to the top of that bell tower. You force her to go through that nightmare again. And you're going to push her right over the edge.
Or free her from whatever's been haunting her for the past 2 years.
Look, I'm not questioning your motives, but I won't approve of your methods, and you're not going to take her up to the bell tower.
Well, it's too late for you to approve or disapprove, because she's already up there waiting for us.
Dare you make that kind of a decision when you know what's at stake here?
What's at stake is Sarah's future. I thought that you would support my reasoning.
And you had no right to make that assumption.
Look, Father, you put Sarah in my care because you thought that I could help her through this ordeal. I'm trying to help her, and you're putting up barriers.
I entrusted her to your care because I thought you would give her the kind of peace that had eluded her here.
Don't you think I provided that? She is happier than she's been in weeks. I got Timmons off the case, which has given us the time that we desperately needed. What the hell do you want from me? Excuse me. We have got the last piece of the puzzle that we are just trying to put together, and you're trying to stop it. If you stop it, Sarah may never find her way back.
No, if I don't stop it and you keep pushing as hard as you are, she'll never find her way back. Yeah, I don't know where she stops and you begin here. All these things that Sarah is suddenly remembering, I don't know if they ever really happened. I think maybe she's just fantasizing them because she feels pressure from you to dream up another murderer that you can take vengeance on.
Do you honestly believe that?
I was at that tower that night. I saw there was no mysterious third stranger. I saw with my own eyes Sarah and Mark alone.
Don't you get it? Your theory, whether it's right or wrong, is irrelevant. What we're trying to find out here is the truth.
At what cost?
I'm not afraid to find out.
Well, maybe you should be.
That's very strange advice coming from a man of God. She's waiting. Are you coming?
That feels good. Don't stop. Keep doing that.
Hey, wait a minute. What is all this?
What do you mean, what is this? It's the decorations for Ming Li's birthday party. Yes, plates.
Oh, my gosh, that is today.
Oh, yeah, as if you forgot. Nice try.
Well, not exactly forgot. I slipped my mind for a few
You
minutes.
did forget? Oh, my God. Freud would have a field day with that little slip.
Wait a minute, that is not fair. I mean, even Freud admitted that sometimes a cigar is just a cigar, which means that you shouldn't read too much into Ming Li's birthday slipping my mind.
Okay.
We have a wedding coming up, in case
How
you'd
could I
forgotten.
forget that? No.
Anyway, I'm really trying very hard to bridge the gap between us. I feel like I'm making a little progress, too. All right, despite our little run-in last week, which I want you to know that I apologize for.
Oh, I know you did. You're doing so wonderfully.
Marty.
Hey, you are.
Well, maybe I'll tell you something you don't know, that I already went out and bought her a present.
You did?
Yes, I did.
Oh, that's great. I will stop thinking all those horrible things I was thinking about you.
Gee, thanks a lot.
No, it's been a rough couple of months, and you've been working very hard at making this whole thing work. I'm very lucky to have you in my life.
Well, I don't know if Ming Li would agree with that.
Oh, no, come on. Give her time to adjust. I've said it before.
I know. Look, I'm not going to worry about that today. Let's just try our best to make this a birthday that she's always going to.
I think you already have.
I love you. I love our family.
Yeah, I like the sound of that.
Me too.
Hey, stranger. Where you been?
Around.
Yeah, well, I think it's time for a little lesson here. Want to take her out with me?
No thanks. My luck, I'd probably drown. Probably even couldn't do that.
Well, why are you so sad?
It's nothing.
You want to talk about it? Huh?
No. It's stupid.
Oh, come on. No, it's... Why don't you fill me in and I'll be the judge? You know, I got a pretty soft shoulder. You want to try it out?
Today's my birthday.
It's your birthday? Well, come here. Happy birthday, huh? Oh, come on, look. It's your birthday. This is great. You know, that little kiss there, I'm allowed to do that. This is American custom.
I don't like your American customs. Everybody acts so friendly. Smile all the time. It's all pretend.
Why are you so unhappy?
Why shouldn't I be? I don't even know who I am anymore. Everybody wants me to be someone else ever since I got here. No matter how hard I try, it's never good enough.
I think you're doing a great job. You know, I mean, I couldn't imagine going to a whole other country, adjusting, making friends the way you have. That's tough.
I think you could make friends anyway.
Oh, no. That's my brother Mason. He had a real gift for that. And you know what he'd say to you if you were here? He'd say, to hell with everybody else. It's your birthday, let's party.
can't have a party without friends.
Well, what do you call me? Chopped liver? And what about Kane? You got Andrea, you got the Major. If you ask me, that's like the fixings for a first-class blowout.
They don't know me. They still treat me like a child. Always rewarding me or punishing me whenever they please.
Oh, yeah. It's tough, isn't it? I know exactly where you're coming from. That kind of limbo land, right? Where you're not old enough to be an adult, and yet it's no problem being blamed for everybody else's problems.
Felt like that, too?
All the time. I think being a teenager is an occupational hazard. But you know what? I'll let you in on a little survival tip. It gets easier. Especially if you have a buddy.
Buddy?
Yeah, I'm your buddy. In other words, if you have any problems with anybody, send them to me. I take care of them for you.
Now you're making fun of me.
No, I'm not at all. I'm serious. No, look, and me being your buddy and this being your big day, I want to invite you to a party that we're going to have at the beach tonight. All right?
I didn't know there was a party.
Yeah, it's a party. There's always a party here at the beach. So what do you say? Why don't you go home, get your suit, and I'll meet you here.
All right.
All right. That's another American custom. I'll see you back here, and don't be long, okay?
Okay.
Lydia, I am sure the New York cocktail crowd is enamored with your high-profile, biased yellow journalism, which you seem to call investigative reporting. But you see, we're somewhat provincial here in Santa Barbara. We don't take kindly to people coming in and painting us as evil dictators on national television.
I'm not attacking the city of Santa Barbara, Cece. I'm doing a report on you. And I don't understand what it is you're so afraid of. Now, if your business approaches are pure and as above board as you claim they are, I would think that you would jump at the chance to state your case publicly.
Oh, really? With you butchering me in the editing room, dubbing your commentary over my commentary? You gotta be kidding. I mean, you got the tools to prove, make the innocent guilty for crying out loud.
Camera doesn't lie. We just report the facts.
The facts? That's very funny. The facts from sources behind closed doors. Isn't that your M.O.?
You've been an unnamed source from time to time, haven't you? All right, Corey. You can pack up. We're done here for today.
Aren't you giving up a little easily?
No. Strategy. You see, I don't mind conceding a battle when I know I'm going to win the war.
Honey, you got a fat chance of doing that.
Well, why don't we discuss it over lunch? Your treat. What are you doing?
Creating a little atmosphere. The one thing we've never lacked is imagination. Now, pretend that we're both under a beautiful waterfall, and I'm Tongo, the island boy.
Oh, Tongo. Are you going to feature Bongo?
And you're Kahana, the island princess, and you bathe every day under the same waterfall in the lake thereby. And I come in and I see you and you drop off your sarong. And there's, you drop the sarong. Whoa! And there's nothing, almost nothing underneath. And you slide into the water.
And I pretend that you can't see me. And I pretend that I don't know that you're watching. And I swim around over to the rocks near the bushes where you're hiding. And I lift myself out of the water. And I sun myself on the beach and I close my eyes. And when I open them, you're standing above me. And I let this little dainty scream. Oh! And, oh! And I pretend that I'm terribly frightened. And
I take off my loincloth, and you know why they call me Tongo.
You skipped a couple of beats there, baby. But that's all right. Tongo. Oh, Tongo.
Oh, Kahana.
Tongo.
Oh,
You're not going to drop the story, are you?
Hadn't even considered it.
Well, why don't you consider it now?
Because it wouldn't be good business. And you, of all people, should be able to relate to that.
Really? That's the bottom line, huh?
Well, you know the networks are not non-profit organizations. This is a very hot story. And if I promote it correctly, we could end up with 30 shares. I think you would jump at the chance for all this free publicity.
I can live without the press coverage.
Comes with the territory, right?
You mind if I ask you a question? What do you get out of this, hmm? I mean, besides the whole big, wonderful story, what do you get out of this?
I'm not sure I follow you.
I've spent the better part of my life trying to build something. Not just for myself and my family, for this community. Done a lot of work. A lot of people to work. What have you done? What have you put back in? Hmm?
I think I have helped meet the people's need to know what's going on.
Oh, no matter whose lives you're in the process, is that right?
That's not my concern.
Why don't you tell that to my family?
Well, your daughter Eden seems to side with me.
That's because you filled her head full of garbage, that's why.
It didn't take me to open her eyes to see the poverty in the barrio. A half an hour walking those broken down streets, she could see the poverty that you and other corporate machines had created.
And I am to blame for that,
Aren't you? It was your company that laid off 250 people.
I closed the factory because it was losing money.
And you call me mercenary?
Because you don't understand the facts. If I could have kept my head above water, I would have kept the factory open.
At a substantial profit to you, of course.
Substantial? No. Moderate profit, yes. We're in the business to make money, not give it away. What the hell do you expect? I mean, it's our system. That's how it works. Unfortunately, people get hurt, and that cannot be helped.
You know, when I took this project, I had hoped that you would be different from the others, but you're not. You're just as greedy and smug and self-serving as the rest of you boys.
I think this lunch was a lousy idea. Won't you excuse me?
No, wait, I'm sorry. Please. If you stay, I promise I will stop acting like I have a tape recorder going. I really would like to just talk to you. Can't we call a truce?
Why are you following me?
Well, I've been worried about you. You were very upset the last time we talked. I was hoping you'd have a chance to think things over and reconsider our arrangement.
No way. Kane and Andrea are closer than ever, and there's nothing I could do to break them up.
What are you talking about? You were almost there. Andrea came to my house in tears after she broke up her engagement, thanks to you.
Well, the wedding is back on now. So, Major, your plan isn't going to be working after all.
Then you're going to have to try harder than ever, aren't you?
Not me. If you want to hurt Kane so badly, you're just going to have to find yourself another girl.
But we both know there is no one else. Perhaps, if you take a look at this, you'll change your mind.
What's this?
I thought I'd take the liberty of taking an insurance policy out on you. I have a friend at the INS who owed me a favor.
Deportation orders?
Mm-hmm. In your name. Unsigned, of course, but that's something that can be changed. It's up to you.
I'm not going back to Bangkok.
Oh, I have no intention of sending you back to Bangkok. If you look closer, you'll find that those orders specify deportation to Ho Chi Minh City, formerly Saigon. Don't worry. Only the names have been changed. The people there are still desperate to get out. The young girls are still forced into prostitution. The poverty level is...
You can't send me there. What do you want me to do? God, help me.
You have the power to help yourself. And you have all of 2 weeks before that document becomes official. So you decide. I hope you use this time wisely.
God, what am I going to do?
Sorry, Ming Li.
I?
I'm sorry.
Father Michael, I just saw Julia Wainwright going up to the tower. What is going on?
She's here with Sarah. Sarah's starting to remember a lot more of what happened that night with Mark.
What is it that she's remembering?
She's still very confused. That's why Julia wants to take her up to the tower and help to jog her memory.
Oh, sweet mother of God, do you know how dangerous they can be? I knew it, and I told you that Julia Wainwright was trouble.
Well, we've let it come this far. I think we should see it through. I want to get up there.
Then I'm going too. He's right there.
Where?
Get him.
Where?
Where?
Great. What time is Ming Li getting in?
Any time now. She doesn't know there's a party for her, though. Ooh. Whoa, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I don't think she even realizes we know it's her birthday. As a matter of fact, I think this day is more important to me than it is to her.
Why do you say that?
It's the first time I'm having a daughter with a birthday. I missed all those birthdays. This is an event.
Well, you know what? I think that you have lost all of the new father jitters, though. Really, you just settled into the role.
Yeah? How am I doing?
I think you're doing great.
I couldn't have done it without you.
That's true. I can get it. Hi. Oh, no, wait. Go get the ladder.
Get pants. Here.
Surprise! Happy birthday!
Well, you think we surprised her?
I think she's in shock. Must be the hats.
Oh, birthday.
Here's a present from both of us. For you. Hope you like it.
This is all for me? Mm-hmm. Why?
Because we love you, that's why.
I've never had a birthday party before. I don't know what to say. Well, Ming Li, you don't need to say anything. Just go ahead and open your gift.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I can't.
I want you to try to remember this room that night. What it looked like, how it felt. Can you do that? Where were you? What were you doing? Chasing me. He came here. I was trapped. He was coming into the room. Sarah, tell me who it was. Tell me who fired the gun. Sarah, look at me. Who fired that gun that hurt you? Don't touch her! For the love of God! Touch her! Can't you see what you're doing? Why don't you leave her alone? Who was it? Who was the man? Who fired the shot? It was an angel sent from heaven to protect me. What is she saying?
You heard her. She feels that there was a presence in the room. Here with her, but it wasn't a man. And that presence was an angel. Now, are we finished?
No! Sarah, the angel. The angel. Did the angel, did it have a face? Angel Sarah. Who was it? Was it someone in this room? Listen to me! Was it someone in this room? Stop it! Stop it! I will not allow this! This is the devil's work and I will not allow it!
And now, back to the Emmy Award-winning Santa Barbara.
This should have never have happened. Look at this poor woman. Do you think she understands for 1 minute what is really going on? Look at her. You've scared her half to death. She is terrified. And you, Michael, you are no better than she is for allowing this witchcraft. It's blasphemy. It's blasphemy to the church and to God himself, and I am begging you now to put a stop to it. name of God, Michael, please. Send Julia away. Send her back where she came from. She doesn't belong here. Let us leave what is in the past, where it belongs.
Does anyone here give a damn about what happens to her? Does she have a right to decide what happens with her own life? Because if you abandon this now, you are abandoning her. Do you want to live with that?
I'm sorry, Agatha. I think Julia's right. Now, would you please take Sarah down to my office, let her rest, and then if she wants to continue, we'll try again.
I hope to God you know what you've done.
This is a mystery to me. We were supposed to be throwing you a surprise, not the other way around. What's up?
Guess I wasn't expecting this, that's all. Look, we just wanted your first birthday here to be really special.
Including presents. So this is the first of many, many. Andrea picked it out. I wrapped it. Happy birthday.
Shouldn't have gone to so much trouble. It wasn't any trouble. I just hope you like it.
Rip it open.
Good wrapping job, Kane.
It's a diary for you.
Yeah, I thought maybe you'd like to write down things about your new life here. You know, your first impressions, just things like that.
Beautiful. I don't know what to say. I don't deserve this.
Well, as long as it's nothing too bad that you write in there about us, you can say whatever you want.
Thank you, both. Look, listen, why don't we skip the embarrassment of us singing you happy birthday and move right along to the toast? What do you say, Kane? You want to do the honors?
Certainly. Not exactly one of your fine vintages, but hey. Whoa! There we go. One for you. And one for me. Okay, toast. To Ming Li, my daughter. Welcome to your new life in America. And welcome to your new family. I love you very much.
Nicely done. Drink up. You're the guest of honor.
Well, you don't like champagne? Like, I know it's kind of cheap.
No, it's not that. There's a party down at the beach. I told Ted Capel I'd meet it down there.
Well, we haven't even cut the cake yet, and I was going to take you both to dinner.
Oh, I'm really not that hungry. Would you mind if we have the cake if I come back?
No, yeah, we can have it later. Whatever you want to do, it's your day. We'll be here.
Fine. See you later.
Turned off the lights. Keith, if you're trying to create some atmosphere here, you can just forget about it. I mean, I don't need to see this place to know how slimy it is. And where are you?
Follow my dulcet tones. Tonga has a surprise for Kahana.
I don't want to play anymore. I'm dirty and I'm tired. And all I really want to do is go home, just get on a plane and spend my honeymoon at home.
Honey, I don't think we can put this in a doggy bag.
What are you talking about?
Hooky, 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 hooky loud. Hooky, 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 hooky loud. Hooky, 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 hooky loud.
Real?
100% porker. Man, I have seen this guy's brother. He is a football for the Los Angeles Rams. And after that, after we eat him, we're going to take a little tumble in the jungle. Woo! Whoa! What? Now you still want to take that flight back? Oh.
No. What I want to do is stay here and be your little jungle girl forever.
Well, honey, before we do that, we got to have like a little mood music here. Okay.
Where'd you go?
Someplace far from here where no one would know. You could come with me. We can both escape.
No, I could never leave the Major.
The Major is such a wicked and cruel man, Kyle.
I knew another man. A man who saved my life.
And now you're a slave.
I stay because I want to. I would not be here alive if it were not for that man.
That man has so much hate in him, so much anger.
What the Major is doing to you and to Kane is wrong. Something happened to him a long time ago. He's changed.
But you stay anyway.
He needs me. And as long as he does, I will never betray him. But I promise you this, Min Li. He'll never hurt you again. Never.
All right, break it up. Birthday time. Ta-da.
Happy birthday, Min Li.
Hey. Ming Li, in America, you're supposed to smile when you're happy. You're not supposed to cry on your birthday. It's against the law. Okay?
You've been so nice.
Well, maybe because we like you. Right? We're your friends, remember?
That's right.
Well, you better. Because we got a big summer ahead of us, a lot of plans. That's for you too, Kai. Like, oh, come on, look. Dry those eyes, blow out these candles. The cake gets soggy, okay? Whoa, all right. Happy birthday.
Why don't you tell me how you got started in this whole business anyway?
Well, I'm a better interviewer than I am a subject. I'm afraid that my story might bore you to tears.
Somehow I doubt that.
Now, let's see. The life of a journalist, this journalist, isn't all it's cracked up to be. You know that New York nightlife that you had mentioned earlier?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I usually come stumbling out of the editing room about the same time the sun comes up.
What about weekends?
Their weekends? Now, I'm not complaining. I mean, I know there are a lot of women who would probably kill to have what I have. Or at least what they think that I have. The truth is, I spend most of my life on the road living out of a suitcase. And when I am in New York, I live in a hotel.
Sounds kind of lonely.
It is sometimes. But it's the life I've chosen. And I don't have too many regrets.
What about your family? I seem to remember your father being of the kind who would say a woman's place is in the home. Rather firm about that, if I remember.
Well, my father's not in a position to approve of this work. He passed away 2 years ago.
Sorry. Didn't know. He's a good man.
He was. Until he started drinking. That was after you knew him, though. What finally killed him?
To waste.
Yes, he'd cut himself off from his friends and his family, all in pursuit of the big deal. One big deal that would put him back on Easy Street.
You hated him for that, didn't you?
I did for quite a while, yeah. Till I realized he just couldn't help himself. It was an obsession. He built up an empire, and then it swallowed him up whole. And in the end, all he had left was an empty bottle. So he crawled into it, and he died. Cold Stone Brook.
Yeah, well, some men just can't handle it. Power is pressure. A lot of pressure. And we can't always control what we want with our lives.
Are you speaking from personal experience?
It's getting a little bit late. How about I take you home, hmm?
Well, I can't move.
Here, can I? How many calories are a roast pig, do you think?
Well, I say a zillion. Do we take a million?
I guess it doesn't matter a zillion one way or the other. And after all, I'm very, very happy.
Because?
Because I have a husband who adores me.
That you do.
And I have a terrific son.
Uh-huh.
What more could a person want? I mean, who cares about gaining a few pounds in your honeymoon?
Oh, you're not gonna get mad at me now, are you?
This is for a man who's wearing a hula skirt?
I'm eating a banana.
Hello? Yes, it is. No. No. Actually, we've changed our minds. We're going to stay.
We're gonna stay?
I don't know. We'll talk about it tomorrow. Right now, I only have one thing on my mind.
What's that?
Dessert.
You went. You went. Here, hold my banana.
Well, you're home, early. Party so far.
It was fun. But now it's nice here.
A piece of cake.
It's been a long day. I'd rather not, if you don't mind. Just rather go to bed.
No, it's fine. We can save this for later.
Kane? Thank you for everything.
Oh, you're welcome. That's what fathers are for. Sit tight.
It's still early. Would you like to come in for a drink?
No, I don't think so.
Are you in such a hurry to get home to an empty house?
No, I don't think so again.
Well, I'm not looking forward to spending the rest of the night alone in my hotel room. I was hoping that maybe we could enjoy each other's company a little while longer. Unless, of course, you have somewhere else you have to be.
Please, I beg you, please do not go on with this.
Well, let Sarah decide. You feeling better? You want to continue? Okay. Now, you can stop anytime you want to. Now, you remember the dream that night at the tower. All right. The angel you said had a gun. Do you know his name?
Tell us who shot Mark McCormick.
Do you know his name? Mason.
On the Persian Gulf, why is America there? I'm Tom Brokaw, an exclusive behind-the-scenes report on NBC Nightly News.